Sagittarius, the person on your mind this week, how do they feel? What are their intentions? What are their actions? This will not resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest, switch the roles if you have to, if the shoe doesn't fit, if it gets too confusing, it's just not your reading. So, Sagittarius, this week, your person, the chariot, some of you are dealing with a Cancer. What are their intentions, Sagittarius? The world, what are their actions? The Three of Swords. Tell me about the chariot as feelings. The Two of Pentacles. Tell me about the world, the Empress. And tell me about the Three of Swords, the Lovers. All right, Sagittarius. I feel like this person, first of all, there's something about a vehicle here or movement wanting to go towards you, but not really making a decision about it or being up in their head or looking at the pros and the cons. Some of you are trying to decide to buy a car, lease a car, sell a car, or something to do with transportation. This could be a boat. Some of you are dealing with another Sagittarius. Just these are just side messages, but I feel like they can't decide. They're like juggling a decision here. They can't decide something. I'm also getting like someone could dance. Like I don't know why I'm getting like snapping dancing, and then I'm also getting like a yoga pose, like the child, not the child pose, but it could be. But I'm getting more of that tree pose, the way they're standing. Um, Maybe somebody here could be making a decision about starting some type of hobby or maybe doing yoga or something. That's very specific and just side notes. But how this person feels about you, they can't make up their mind about some type of movement forward with you. There's like it's impossible for this person to make up their mind. The intentions. This person, Sagittarius, I feel like they want growth with you. This is, the energy of success, completion, literally pregnancy. Someone could be pregnant here. Maybe you're the father, mother of their kids, or maybe this person wants to be impregnated by you. Um, Obviously, that's very specific. This could just talk about growth and movement forward, abundance. This person wants that with you. Those are the intentions. But the actions, Three of Swords, they're going to let you down in some way. Why the Lovers? Six of Swords. This person, Sagittarius, I feel like they're moving on to someone or somewhere else. And because the actions is they're frustrated, they're frustrating you, they're letting you down. Maybe they also feel like this could also be reverse. Them having to move on or get away from this or from you because a sense of being either in a third party situation. For some of you, maybe you're not prioritizing them. It feels like someone could have made a choice or several choices to go somewhere. I don't even know who I'm picking up on. Just take it how it resonates. Someone here could have made a choice and gone somewhere else. And the other person, they could feel defeated. They could feel even sadness. Three of Swords, it's like just being someone's heart being ripped open in some way. Somebody here could literally just be moving on towards another connection, another relationship. How do you view them? How do you view them, Sagittarius? Because I feel like I'm getting a mix of energies. How does the Sagittarius view this person? Eight of Cups, you view them as someone who's walking away. And interesting. This is you view them as someone who's leaving this behind. Interesting, in this deck, Eight of Cups reminds me of the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups represents partnerships, soul contracts, deep connections. And so you viewing this person as leaving this behind, but your connection is so damn strong. And it's not even like some of you hate how strong either you feel, you felt, or this connection in general was. Like you can't hide it. You can't This person is walking away and I do feel like you're sad or you're upset or this connection is just so damn strong and they're leaving it. I feel like some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this connection is bigger than what you ever thought could be, or maybe you didn't think it would get to this point. I'm seeing like two people even like go different paths. I'm also getting this is someone you could even live near, or you know people they know and you live near and like you're reminded of them. Maybe you get little reminders. All right. How do they view you? How does this person, Three of Cups, why the Three of Cups? The Knight of Wands, they view you like a player, Sagittarius, or they view you as someone who it's casual. I just got this for Scorpio too. I was doing, and I didn't even post that reading, but this I got this for Scorpio. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. They view you as a player, someone who is casual, flingy. They may view you as someone who's in and out, moody, up and down. Give me more. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Someone who could also be very guarded, very defensive. They may view you as someone who breadcrumbs them or doesn't give them a lot, gives them, the bare minimum. They could also view you as someone who's kind of aggressive and loud, and like it's really hard to change your mind. Let me get what is this person's true intentions towards you, Sagittarius? Two of Swords, to block you, to block this, to end this. Their true intentions are to completely end this, Sagittarius, if they haven't already. So, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio. This person's intentions are to end this, to drop this, to block you. All right, let's get a why. Why are their true intentions? Why? Why are their true intentions to end this, to block you, to ignore you? Why? Let's take this one. Because they're not interested. Because they're not interested. They're no longer interested. But wait, I feel like there's more to this. There's definitely more to this. Six of Pentacles. Because something has been unfair. They're no longer interested. It's easier to be. It's come to the point where, Sagittarius, some of you are dealing with someone who no longer has interest in giving to this at all, giving any money, resources, time, and energy because of the lack of balance, because of the lack of how do you say it? Reciprocity. I am saying that so wrong. The lack of equal give and take. So they have turned their back. On the other hand, this could also be, if this is also someone who wasn't even giving anything, because that could also be it. They don't want to give anything. And this is why they're done, because this is someone who doesn't want to give anything to begin with, if they never did, or like it could also be that other extreme. And then let me get what do you, Sagittarius, what do you ultimately, I don't know if I asked this, I don't think I did. What do you ultimately want with them? What does the Sagittarius ultimately you want? Whatever it is that you want, Sagittarius, it's toxic. There's a toxic low frequency feel. This could be literally money, this could be sex, this could be something very limited. The devil represents being bonded to someone, but there's either no growth, there's either it's either, like I said, low frequency, just being in someone's life. But if you have to be with someone with this double energy, this could even represent jealousy, being possessive over someone, wanting some type of control. It's going to play out different. This is a general Sagittarius, but what you ultimately want, I feel like there is some type of power control, some dominance over here, which it doesn't have to be a bad thing, but I'm not feeling it as a good thing. Tell me about this devil. The Nine of Pentacles, for some of you, it could just be sex, being single, being independent, but having this. Wow, all my cards just flipped. Someone here could have flipped the switch, flipped the script. Someone here just, I'm also getting like a tower moment. Someone wasn't expecting something here, and that even made, I feel like that could have infuriated someone. Interesting. We have the Ace of Swords, something sudden. All right, let me get um what would your person say to you this week? It's time for me to heal now. All right, Sagittarius, that is all I'm getting. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.